Now we will go to the next question. The fifth question. The fifth question is same as from your current affairs test series. Consider the following statements. Only public sector banks are classified as domestic systemically important banks in India. Okay, one. Only public sector banks are classified as domestic systemically important banks in India. Okay, and the second statement is that they are classified by bank for international settlements based on their last 5-year experience. Okay, classified by bank of international settlements. And third statement is like this: their activities will have a bearing on the financial stability of the overall economy. That is the very definition of the domestic systemically important banks. So that must be true. Okay, and the statements are like this. Yeah, the options are like this: 1 and 2, B 3 only, C 2 and 3, and D 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So why I selected this question is that uh, look at the second statement. They are classified by bank for international settlements based on their last 5 years performance. Use your common sense, because domestic systemically important bank in India means that's a domestic affair of India. Isn't that? Why should some international organization has to deal with the internal affairs of our nation? Is that it? From that little conclusion, from that little thing that I have felt, from that I eliminated the second option, as there is less chance for that option, because there can be a lot of situations where this comes, right? But I don't know anything about the second statement. But when I think it logical, when I took it logically, I feel that why BIS, why the Bank of International Settlements have to deal with the internal matters, the domestic matters of our nation? Okay, from that statement I have removed the option, the statements 2, and from that itself the only statement without 2 is statement option B. Only option without second statement is option B, which is the third one, which is the only third one. And third one is, of course, this is the definition of domestic systemically important bank, which is their activities will have a bearing on the financial stability of the overall economy. Okay, that is right. And of course only public sector banks, no, it's of course not. The three domestic systemically important banks in India, I think it's about ICICI is there, HDFC is there, and the other thing is SBI. Of course you can think it that too logically as why the domestically important, systemically important bank means their activities have a bearing on the financial stability of the country. Okay, so why cannot these private banks can be that much importance to our economy? Of course, we know that there are a lot of big private banks and all in our economy, and of course they will have a bearing on the bearing on the stability of our overall economy. Okay, from that logical thinking itself, we can say that one should be a wrong statement, because public and private can be there. Okay, of course two, as the logic that I have said, and of course three is the only correct, right statement here is, which is the very definition of the domestic systemically important banks in India. Okay.